Hey, what's up everybody, it's Team SNipEz. Welcome back to house number 21 in our series. So this house is a little bit different than some of the other houses we have done. It's going to be more of a modern beach house slash water house. I mean, I suggest making it on the beach, but I couldn't really find a good beach world, so I'm just going to make it on the water itself, which still works anyways. So the materials that we will need for this video, we will need snow, gray wool, black wool, glass panes, and then some spruce wood planks. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to start off with some of like the little aesthetics and the outside pieces of the house. So as you can see, I have one block here even with the water, so you can only see the top. What we're going to do, we're going to make it to where we have 3 blocks of headroom down here. So 1, 2, 3. On the 4th block, we're using the gray wool. Get rid of the 3 blocks of gray wool underneath, so you should have 3 blocks of headroom right here, and we will get to why we need that here in a minute. So what we're going to do is actually put snow on top of this gray wool, actually get rid of the gray wool and replace it with snow. There's going to be a little balcony over here, so just extend it maybe 15 to 20 blocks, maybe not even that many, it all depends on how much space you have. Let's extend it out a little bit more this way. We're going to come back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to take out our spruce wood planks after we take some swiftness. I hate moving slow. And the spruce wood planks are going to go on the bottom snow block. So right here is where the spruce wood planks should go. And so we're going to have the spruce wood planks go all the way over to back here. So we have 2 more rows to go. So, I think what we should do next is, let's turn this little railing right here so it covers up the spruce wood planks on this side. Then let's actually extend it out a little bit more this way, because what we're going to do is kind of curve the house a little bit. So I'm going to extend it out by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks of more snow. Then we're going to take out our spruce wood planks, then add 1, 2, 3, 4 wide. Now let's go 5 wide with the spruce wood planks. And then we're gonna have the spruce wood planks come all the way back to here. Alright, so this is gonna be like our front balcony. So I think what we should do now is we're gonna start making the actual house. So we're gonna make a window, and the window we're gonna use I think we should use snow for the outline. So I think what we should do is place a snow right here, going diagonal to where it's going to be, the actual window is going to be right here. The actual house is going to be made out of gray wool itself. So let's actually use the gray wool just to get a little layout of over here. So the gray wool is going to come all the way over to here. Alright, so I think what we should do now is, since we have the gray wool laid out, now let's make the window, or the door frame. So let's make it right here, so it's going to be 2 wide. The actual door frame itself is going to be made, so this is going to be a plain window. I'm sorry guys, I'm not trying to mess up. So let's make this a window. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, one more on this side. Alright, so the window itself is going to be 3 blocks tall, or 3 glass panes tall. And so to do this, we're actually going to get rid of the gray wool underneath and have it extend out. So if I can, there we go. Alright, now we're going to have the snow going, get rid of this gray wool right here and on the other side of the glass panes, and have it go up and over the window. There we go, now this is looking right. Alright, what we're going to do is take out your spruce wood planks and then just put it underneath the window, so the windows aren't just floating in the air, because we would not want that. So let's see how that looks. Alright, that looks pretty good. Let's make a doorway over here. So the doorway is going to be 1 block wide, and the door frame is going to be made out of white again. That's going to be the main theme in this house, is all the door frames and windows around, they're going to have a white outline to them. Alright, now let's put some gray wool in between these areas. Then just connect them, have it go up and above the window. Alright, so we're looking pretty good so far. Alright, what we're going to do now is up above the windows, and you can see we have gray wool even with the windows on top of the window and going all the way across the gray wool. We're going to place black wool, have it come all the way around. Alright, let's see how that looks from a distance. Oh, I think this would look pretty good. Alright, so we're going to have another balcony right up here actually. So the balcony is going to start on this black wool. And let's have it come out 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. And then right above here, basically the balcony is going to be just as big as the window itself down below. My swiftness ran out. And then we're going to stack it up again with the snow, so it's going to be too tall. Alright, let's get rid of the gray wool in between here and replace it with the spruce wood planks. Alright, so how does that look from a distance? Oh, this house is going to look good. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take the gray wool out, extend it out all the way across again. And so let's make sure we get it on this side as well. How does that look? I think it's looking pretty good. Alright, so this actually is going to be a pretty big house in general. Alright, so trying to think what we should do now, because we already have some of the upstairs done. I think we should make a window right here. So start the window right here on this corner and that corner. Oh, need to go up one more. Alright, now let's fill in the window with the glass panes. Like I said, a lot of the windows and door frames in the actual house itself are going to be made out of snow. Just to give it a little bit more decoration and look to the house itself. Let's add another window right here, facing the exact same spot. So this window is going to be coming all the way out to here. So it's going to be a little bit bigger window. Gray wool goes up on top of it. Let's fill this in with the glass panes now. Glass panes can be kind of hard to use every now and then. It's an experience to get really good with them. Alright, let's make sure we add a doorway leading into the actual balcony up here. So it should be a 1 block wide window. So only one door is going to go in it. Gray wool goes up and above the door frame. And we're going to sleep here in a second so we can get rid of this nasty rain. Alright, so how's it looking so far? I hope we need to stack it up one more. Actually, we're going to get rid of this gray wool that's on top of the windows, and just like below, we're going to use the black wool to go above the windows, just to kind of keep the theme of the house going. Alright, does that look better? There we go. I think that looks a bit better. We're going to add some windows here in a second, but let's take out a bed so we can actually sleep. So we can get rid of this rain, because I absolutely hate building in rain. Okay, so let's add some windows right here. These windows actually are not going to have any outline to them. So this window will be 3 wide. The center of it should be on this little railing piece. The actual window is going to be 2 tall, not 3. We can do the same thing with this one actually, right here. Alright, how's that look? Alright, I think that looks pretty good. Alright, so now what we want to do is we're going to extend the house a little bit. So let's continue the gray wool over here from this little balcony area. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll extend it 8. Let's redo this. Let's make it come out 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to have it come all the way up to the very top of the house. When you get to the black wool areas, skip those over and then actually use the black wool. So now we're going to place the black wool right here. This is not going to be a window. This is actually just going to be a plain wall. Alright. So actually, I think what we should do is replace this door right here and move it to right here. I think it would look better that way. So let's put the door. Let's see. The door's going to be too wide. There we go. Now we can make this a window right here. Actually, let's just make this a plain wall right here. Alright. So if we come back. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take out some snow and we're going to make some more windows. So the floor of the house is going to be even with the balcony in front. So I'm just going to use the wood right now to see where the actual house is going to be, like the actual floor, because then we can know where to put the windows for sure. So let's use gray wool for this right here. Okay, so what we're going to do is add some more windows. So the windows, we're going to add a couple of them. So let's add 1, 2. So the window should come all the way up to there, if I'm not mistaken. So the window should actually stop right there. There we go. So right here should be gray wool. So the window is going to be 4 tall, and we're going to make it 3 wide. So 1, 2, 3. And the window's going to be 3 tall. Oh, press A too many times there. Alright, had the snow go up and above the glass panes. And the gray wool goes below it. Alright, the gray wool is going to go, we're going to have 1 gap in between. And then we're going to add 1 more window. So it's basically going to be the exact same window we just made, just 1 block over. Now we can fill it in with the glass panes. Okay. And so we're going to add the exact same windows right up here. So right here should be black wool. Okay. Now let's make the exact same windows like I said. Windows are pretty easy to make. Alright. Have the windows come across. Fill them in with the glass panes. There we go. It's one of those days where I'm having trouble placing the glass panes. Alright, let's put the gray wool in between here. And then the black wool going up and across. Alright, then on this side of the window, we're going to add 1 more layer of gray wool. And let's replace the gray wool will be placed here with the black. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to turn the house. So, let's see. I think something we should actually do, because I don't like how this is a really flat wall. Just to give it a little bit more decoration, we're going to use gray wool and just make it kind of a little bit to where it comes out a little bit. So it's going to come all the way up. Just to kind of separate the wall. And this only comes out 1 block away, so on the second block is where we start doing this. So this should separate some of the house. Let's put the black wool here. So don't forget that. Alright, black wool up top. Now I'm sure we could use that for something. I think that could actually be a chimney or something. That might work. Alright, now let's add 1 more layer of gray wool actually. Black wool again. Actually, scratch that. Just it's only going to be 1, not even 1. So we're going to get rid of this layer right next to the window. And we're actually going to turn it now. So let's turn the house this way. Alright. So gray wool goes up above. I'm having a hard time thinking of how to do the window. I know I said get rid of that gray wool, but I ended up putting it back. Alright. So then we're going to stack this up. There's actually going to be another balcony right over here. So then the gray wool, we're going to skip over the black wool areas for a second. Alright, now black wool goes up on top. Again, we're going to keep the theme of the actual house going all the way around it. Alright, so then what we're going to do is add another balcony. So the balcony is going to start right here, come out 2, second up 2. So it should be a 2 by 2 square. Then have it come out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And have it come all the way back. And it's going to stop right here. Let's make sure we stack it up twice. Now we're going to put the spruce wood planks in here. Alright, now time for the spruce wood planks. So the spruce wood planks are just going to go on the first block of snow. And then the top layer is just a little railing. Alright, so if we come to the front, that's how it looks so far. Looking pretty good. So I'm trying to think if you should add anything down here. I actually might have a couple ideas for that here in a minute. So we're going to add a doorway over here. The doorway is going to be 1 wide. The door frame is going to be outlined in snow. Let's make a window right next to it. So the window is going to be 3 wide. It's going to be 3 tall when you place the glass panes in it. Alright. Actually, alright. Oh yeah, we need to have the snow going up above it now. There we go. Now that looks right. So let's add another balcony right over here. So the balcony is going to be, let's see, it's going to come out 3 blocks. So it's not going to be as big as the other balcony we added. There we go. Then have it come around with the railing. Alright, there we go. Let's add another doorway after we add the spruce wood planks in here. So this balcony should only be 2 wide. Let's add a doorway. Again, let's outline it with the snow. Okay. Let's add the exact same window down from below up here. A lot of just repeating the windows from the bottom up top. Okay. Glass panes go in the window. Just this middle block. There we go. Alright, so how's that looking? It's not looking too bad so far. I'm actually liking this house a lot. So I think what we should do is, there's a couple things we could do with this area down here. I kind of want to add like a little dock area. So to do that, what we're going to do is take out, after we sleep, because it's getting ready to become nighttime, let's take out, let's see, let's use spruce wood stairs. So the spruce wood stairs are going to start, where should we start them? So many options. We could start them right here in the middle. And what we're going to do is just have the spruce wood stairs come all the way down to the water, or maybe just 1 block above it. If I can place the blocks right. Stairs, stairs. Alright, now we're going to use the spruce wood planks. And this actually might work out perfectly. So we're going to have a balcony down here. So the spruce wood planks are going to come out, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks from the balcony on the right, and have it come all the way across over here. And then once you get under this balcony, you can stop it. And now we're just going to fill this in. So we could actually make an entirely new floor down here, or you could just leave it empty. There's a lot of things you could do. All depends on how much space you have. If you're making it on top of the water like I am, it's going to be almost the exact same if you make it just like me. Alright, so how's it looking? One more layer to go. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to use the snow for the railings again. So the snow, the first layer of snow should be even with the spruce wood planks we just added. Then the second layer should go right above it for the railing. Should stop there. How's this look from the front now? So we could just make like a little gray wall right here. So it all depends on what we use for the floor. We could just leave this like that, or you could actually just make the wall even with it, so then you're not going to have the gray wool showing from the inside. So if we put the gray wool right here, it should be even with the wall, which is not a problem at all. Let's go back up. So what we can do is, if we extend this out one more, the balcony one more, we can have the snow stop like right here. Now we can have the gray wool down below. So the gray wool is going to stop. Let's see. How about right here? So we have one block of spruce wood showing from the bottom. Then we're going to have it turn. So then we're going to stop it. I'm in the water, that's why I'm moving so slow. So it's going to stop right here. I think my swiftness ran out. Oh, no, it didn't. Let's take some more. Alright, now we're just going to make this a plain wall using the gray wool. Let's make sure we get it under here. Stack it up. It should be 3 tall when you're all done. Now that should look better that we actually have a base of the house. I actually like that a lot. Let's extend this out. So this could actually be, once we do the interior, this could actually be like a little shed area down here. Alright, and what I was talking about earlier was making a little dock area. So if we get rid of some of this, make it 3 wide, we can make a little dock area coming out. Have it come out maybe, it looks about like 7 blocks. We're going to have the railing come out too, just like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use a regular fence post after we sleep. I'll show you what to do with those. I was getting ahead of myself and I kind of forgot it was nighttime. Alright, so the fence posts we're going to do is place them on the corners like this, and have it come all the way down and then to the bottom of the water. And the point of this, it kind of gives it the support it needs to stay up in the water. Whoop, misplaced a couple of those. Now we can go up. One more. There we go. Now it actually looks like it has supports to it. There we go. Now we have a little dock area so you can park your boats or anything you have made there. Alright, so this seems like a pretty good spot to stop the first part. So thanks for watching, guys. Please rate and subscribe. Stay tuned in Friday for part 2 on how to make this beach house. So thanks for watching, guys. Please rate and subscribe.